Hey, what's up everybody? Last time we talked to this guy and Susato almost took our head off because she wants to see Herlock Sholmes. So you know what? Fine. I didn't want to do this. Oh, new location has been added. Let's talk to Sholmes. It says Sholmes Suite. I don't think he lives in a suite, but you know what? Who am I to talk to? Let's get on with the show. Sholmes Suite, here we go. Oh shit, cutscene. Shh.
Thank you very much.
It's just up there overlooking the street. Good day.
Thanks again. This is it. The residence of Mr. Herlock.
She's so happy. Alright, cool. Look at that. How nice. How quaint. Oh, okay, we're just inside. 19th of February, 12:53 p.m. Sholmes Suite. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's just continue. So, this is where the great detective makes his living. It feels surreal to be here somehow. Wow, his room is a mess. Look at this. Why is your back turned to me? Is it as described in the stories, Miss Susato? Susato, are you okay? Don't go all, like, ghoulish on me. Susato-san? She's so happy. Many famous cases have been solved here in this very room. Oh, I suppose they must have been, yes. I've never read this story, so it's hard to get quite as excited about it as she seems to be. The detective chases the villain relentlessly as he disappears into the fog down an unlit London street. Oh, the thrill of it! The romanticism! Can't you feel your heart thumping in your chest? Well, no. I feel more anxiousness and despair, but whatever floats your boat. Can't you, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh, I suppose I can, yes. So, if you don't mind, I'll just stand here, soak up the atmosphere for a while longer. Please don't mind me. Ha, she's obsessed. Yeah, she's one of those, obsessed girls, you know. What do you call them? I don't know what they're called. Well, it looks like our detective friend isn't home at present. Excuse me, is anyone home? Anybody home, I should say. Oh, do we have a... Oh, is it who I think it is? There she is. Yeah, there she is. Hello. It is a big news case for Mr. Sholmes. Hello. Hi. Wait. Aren't you... Oh, how rude of me. I'll go and make some tea at once. I'm sure it's the same girl. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Miss Susato, did you see the girl who was just here? Oh, yes. It is. Isn't it truly extraordinary? To think that the King of Bohemia came to this very room to ask Mr. Sholmes to take on his case. The King of Bavaria? King Wilhelm Gottstrich, oh my god, I'm sorry. King Wilhelm Gottstrich, Sixen von Ormestein, of course. Okay, how did you say that without tripping yourself? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Forget the adventure of Herlock Sholmes for a moment and look over there. Tea's rude, and I have a freshly baked cake as well. Oh, it's you. I knew it. Susato-san recognizes her too. Her theme song is just boop, 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 boop. No, I don't. I'm not voicing you in the pack. And taking that with you as well. Oh, fine. I was looking forward to the trial run of my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Oh, good to you. I'm the inventor, I suppose, of the machine. Alright, that's all I had to voice her. I'm gonna have to voice her more, but you know. It's the girl who turned up at the end of Mr. McGilded's trial in the defendant's antechamber. I've never met a lawyer from the Far East before. Poor you, having to get straight to work when you've only just arrived in London. Yeah. Oh, yes, it was challenging. Also, why do you feel sorry? This feels uncomfortable. Why are you feeling sorry for me? Well, try this tea. It's my special blend, you know. Oh, thank you. Is tea supposed to look that color? I hope so. I mean, there's red, dark, white tea, I think, as well. I don't know. Oh my, what a fragrant yet mellow flavor. Hooray! It's a winner! I tried blending different leaves. Designed to alleviate fatigue, you see. You must be exhausted after your long voyage here. You have another ticklish trial tomorrow. How do you know that? And you're to defend the Japanese man. I do wish you lots of luck. Did Mr. Sholmes tell you about us by any chance? Oh, you know Hurley? Do you? You call him Hurley? I forgot she calls him Hurley. What a weird name. Hurley. Mr. Sholmes to you, Shirley. Mr. Sholmes was a fellow passenger on the boat that brought us to Great Britain, you see. Was he really? Well, I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid Hurley's out on an errand again today, even though he's just returned from overseas. Wait a minute. We met this girl for the first time ever yesterday after the trial, and only briefly at that. How on earth does she know so much about us? I mean, I don't know. Maybe? Did she deduce all those things, do you think? And perhaps more to the point, why is she here in Mr. Sholmes' suite? Oh, silly me, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Hello? It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson. Huh. We're just gonna linger on that name for a bit. Iris. I also like that name, Iris. It's very nice. I live here together with Hurley. Ah, Iris, is it? What a lovely name. See, even Naruhodo knows. What? What's the matter? No, wait. This can't be. Did you say that your name is Wilson? What's the matter with Susato-san? Why is she so flustered all of a sudden? Yes, that's right. What are your names? Oh, I'm Ryonosuke Naruhodo, a lawyer from Japan. Susato's still in shock. Oh, sorry. I'm Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, Susato Mikotaba. It's wonderful to meet you. Lovely. Susie and Runo, what the fuck? Runo, huh? We don't talk about Runo, oh. We don't talk about Runo. Okay, I'm sorry. Got it. Susie and Runo? Yeah, she just said that. Okay. There's more to this girl than meets the eye. Yeah, she just likes making nicknames. I have so many questions for her. I don't know where to start. Yes, and so do I. Alright, well, before we talk, I want to examine this place. There's so much to explore. Look at this right here. What the hell is this shit? What on earth is this huge over-the-top machine? Oh, that's a great analytical scope. It can analyze anything, really. Anything at all. That's absolutely incredible. It's one of Hurley's inventions. It took him a whole year, he said. It was to help him with his investigations. What sort of things has he analyzed with it? Do you know? Am I just gonna be voicing women this whole episode? Well, actually, he hasn't used it for anything yet. Oh. Why not? Apparently, on the evening he finally completed it, it suddenly occurred to him. I don't actually have anything I need to analyze. Well, shocking. Shocker. Oh dear. How about you, Luna? Do you have anything you'd like to analyze? Not right now, no. The only thing that springs to mind is this machine itself. Yeah, I'm good. There's nothing that I have, right? Let me see the court records. Location of the map. Oh, okay, there's just a big X right here. X marks the spot. You want to do a treasure hunt? I guess that'll be what you gotta do. Alright, so we checked that. We can't really check this. That's all checked out. There's a violin, though. We checked the violin. I've seen pictures of Western musical instruments like this. It's called a violin, isn't it? Of course it is. Mr. Sholmes is renowned for his violin playing. I doubt it, but yeah. Okay. Oh, really? Absolutely. It's often explained in the stories. It's inspirational, Mr. Naruhodo. Inspirational. Okay. I immediately started playing the koto, which was the closest Japanese string instrument I could find. What a shame you couldn't bring it with you to London. Yeah, it's just a string instrument. Oh, yes. Well, Papa was beaming when I asked him if he would buy me one. But after a while, he asked if I would only practice when he was outside, out of the house. Oh gosh, well, I guess you can't play good either, can you? Well, uh-oh. Also, did you hear that noise? I'm not going insane, right? It sounded like a freaking taking pictures. So now it's merely an ornament in my room. That must have been an awkward conversation. Oh, wait, what? How am I getting goddamn awards that I haven't checked the first time? What's happening? What's going on here? Hello? Man, oh man. Alright, anyway. I got an award. Apparently it's talking about string instruments with Susato. Didn't know you could even do that. Right. Let's check this out. What is this? I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we've arrived in the country, in fact. Lingering beside the fire and watching the flames flicker and dance in the grate. It's so relaxing. We can't relax now. We can't relax. Not when there are so many interesting things on the mantel, please. Oh, it's just as it was described in the stories. It is? Yes, exactly. Inside the porcelain slipper, for example, are my chocolates for elevances? Could you use shorter words, please? And transferred by the large jackknife. This is my shopping list for the market. Oh, it's not quite how I remember it being described in the Adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Poor Susato-san, she looks crushed. Never meet your heroes. Isn't that what they said? There's a box thing here. That's for tea. There's some more shit over here. There's so much to explore. A mysterious shoe, a curious hammer, some mysterious dancing man, a bust of Napoleon. Ah, what an entrancing collection. This is the first time in my life I've seen a lonely old shoe displayed as an ornament. Those are all mementos that Hurley has collected from his past cases. Really? Even the bust? Yes, that's right. When the mood takes him, he likes to throw it on the floor and smash it to dust. The poor defenseless emperor, Mr. Sholmes, destroys it? Yes, and when he buys a new one. You make it sound like he has the temperament of an insane sculptor. I mean, I don't hold it against him. Oh, how entrancingly bohemian of him. Cool. Great. Awesome. Hang on. Alright, and I'm gonna move around right now. Alright, and I'm gonna press the thing right now. It looks it looks like the huge metal chest is being used as a table for tea and coffee. It seems very sturdy with an equally sturdy lock. Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't go around opening things. I can't, even if I wanted to. You would have to remove everything on top of the thing. I always have to keep an eye on you, don't I? You're very mischievous. Excuse me, me mischievous. Excuse me. I don't know about you. How did you come to that conclusion exactly? How in the... Oh, that chest contains some of the most valuable things. And that smile tells me you're not going to give us any clue about what they are. Alright, well that was that. Okay. Wow, there is so much. I forget how much there is so much. Look at this. What is all this? This looks like a formula over here. Medicine, it looks like. A typewriter. Books. Well, let's go with the tea. Let's go bottom and around like that. So, tea set first. What a beautiful English tea set. And so neatly arranged. It's a favorite pastime of mine. A cup of herbal tea in the afternoon. The tea, made of herbs. That's right. I can grow all sorts of herbs in the garden, so I can experiment with a different blend. One moment. Don't go away. I'll brew part of the special blend I came up with earlier today. She looks delighted. I hope it's safe to drink. You think she'd poison you? She might. Alright. Formula. Ah, that's my blackboard where I note down ideas. Ooh, interesting. Let's see. Black Peter. What does that mean? Don't you want to hear what Iris has to say, Mr. Naruhodo? I'll come back to that blackboard later. Well, okay. I guess we'll just explore everything else. That's a charming little white shelf, and full of charming little bottles, too. Oh, yes. Don't touch any of those. They might explode. They might explode. Why do you have them there? Explode? Are they exotic chemicals? Do you use them for exciting experiments? Yes, indeed. And Hurley always says, chemistry is an explosive science. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Sorry. I agree. A single discovery can trigger an explosion of innovation all around the world. I mean, I don't think she's getting at that, but okay. Or perhaps he just meant it literally. Thank you. Yeah, that sounds... Either way, mental note, do not touch any bottle that belongs to Iris. Yeah, you do not want to be messing with that right now. We don't need explosions happening right in our face. Okay, this thing seems to be the last thing that we need to explore. And then we can talk to Iris. What on earth is this big black lump over there? Ah, that fascinating thing is called a typewriter. It's a machine that allows you to write on paper without needing a pen. And wizardly quickly, too. Ooh, that sounds like it could be very useful for someone like me with terrible handwriting. Bro, same. Is that it? Okay, that was it. Wow, okay. I was expecting more talking. Are you sure that's it? Man, alright. Let's get back to the conversation. What if I present stuff to you? What about this? What do you say about this? What do you say about this? Iris, could I show you this? Oh, how exciting. What is it? Tell me all about it. Oh, actually, I was hoping you might be able to tell me something about it. If anything comes to mind. I'm just showing you my... How do you not... Never mind. Why would I? Why would it? Well, no, I suppose it wouldn't. Tell me. I want to hear everything. This hasn't gone according to plan. She's so happy. Everyone in this game is so happy. I love it. They're all just super smiley and all that stuff. Alright, let's just converse. Oh boy, Iris, Wilson, your deductions just now. Alright, let's get on with it. Might as well. It was you that we ran into yesterday, wasn't it? At the Old Bailey? Yes, that's right. You were ever so helpful. Thank you so much. Oh no, not at all. I'm so sorry we couldn't have been more welcoming. Though at the time we didn't have a rather large gun pointed at us. You mean... Like this? Please put that away and don't point that at me. Thinking back now, you left with Miss Lestrade in tow, didn't you? Oh yes, that awkward witness, Gina Lestrade. Oh, Ginny! Yeah, she's a professional pickpocket. You say that like it's nothing. So we found out. It was very naughty of her to pinch my invention like that. Please don't say that, and don't say pinch ever again. Are you referring to that trial-disrupting gun-like contraption? Exactly. So I followed her, you see, to get it back. Perhaps I should think about fitting a self-destruct mechanism in inventions. How about don't do that? You could kill somebody. This girl is dangerous. Yeah, I know. Anyway, I brought Ginny back here after that, so she could apologize to my trusty technician. Technician? You mean you or Herlock? Sorry, your technician? Hurley, of course, silly. He's your technician? Hurley? Yes, Herlock Sholmes. We lived here together. I had no idea the great detective had such an interesting young daughter. Bro, do they even look related? Look at her hair. His hair is, well, you can't, has he ever seen it? I don't know. But they don't look anything remotely alike. Daughter? Not likely. What? I wouldn't call him Hurley if he was my father, would I? Well then, what is your relationship with Mr. Sholmes? Well, I expect you found out that lodging of any kind in London are very expensive. So the solution is to share the cost with a partner, a roommate. Your roommates? I mean, that's kind of weird. I hope you don't mind me asking, Iris, but how old are you? I didn't want to get to that, but... 10! At last this year. 10? I thought she was 9. Oh no, that's Pearl. I'm getting confused. I'm getting her confused with the age of Pearls from... Never mind. Well, what of your mother and father? Oh, she just... Oh no, they're not around. Oh, I see. I wonder what the story is there. Well, anyway. Wilson! I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Wilson! Oh yes, there's something I must ask you. Of course, go ahead, Susie. She's just nicknames. I'm a very great fan of the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, and... Oh, you have a copy of Rand's magazine! Yes, I read every issue. It's delivered all the way to the Japan on ship. Oh, this is so exciting! My stories are being read on the other side of the world. Wait, did you say your stories? My stories? That's right. Hurley's always solving such amazing cases, you see, and he tells me all about them. They really are quite fascinating. It would be such a shame if I was the only one who ever heard them, don't you think? I love the theme plays when they mention this. Goodness. Last night he was telling me all about the new case he just solved on the steamship traveling from a faraway land. My ship. So I was just in the middle of typing up the manuscript for the next issue before he came. So you are the author. Yes, I'll let you in on the secret if you like. I'm going to call this last adventure the Speckled Band. Oh, shocking. It's the same name as the goddamn, the episode 2, right? That's how, yeah? I think it is. The Speckled Band? That's certainly very familiar. I wonder why. I like these little nods to previous cases or episodes. Of course! I always change 1 or 2 details in the stories here and there. What do you mean by that? This time, I had the idea of making a venomous snake be the cause of all the trouble. Oh. Yeah, well, about that. Oh, that was Mr. Sholmes' first thought as well, actually. Yeah, and of course I know that a snake might not be a credible fit for the facts of the case exactly, but it's a story. Some poetic license is justified to make it more thrilling, I think, don't you? I don't like messing with that, to be honest with you. To be fair, I just don't mess with, like, creativity, because I suck at it. So, do you mean to say, are the stories about Mr. Sholmes that are published in Rand's magazine all written by me? Yes, all on my wonderful and very modern typewriter. But all the stories I've ever read are written by a doctor of medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson. Susato's getting more and more worked up. Ah, yes, that's me. You're a doctor? I mean, my name really is Wilson. Yeah, I know, but are you a doctor? But what about the doctor of medicine part? That's all true, too. I am a doctor of medicine. You are? Bro, I'm in the wrong line of business. No, at 10 years old? Yeah, even he's like, what the hell? At 10 years old. Okay. Well, that's quite incredible. That is actually pretty interesting. What are you, Doogie Howser? But, Dr. Wilson is an English gentleman. Ah, yes. I did alter the setting slightly for the story to be more compelling. Oh. Well, it sounds a little strange, doesn't it? A great detective with a 10-year-old girl in tow. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you said it, because I wasn't going to. I suppose it does, yes. Poor Susato-san. She looks like her whole world has just fallen apart. That's growing up. Get used to it. Okay, so this is the last one, and I'll call it a video. Your deductions just now. About before. Yes. What's on your mind? No, do tell me. How did you know that I was a lawyer, and we just arrived in London, I mean? Yes. Oh, and then we have a difficult trial tomorrow. How did you know all of that? Oh, that's what you mean. Please, tell us how you did it. Explain every detail. Of course, I'd be delighted, although there's really no mystery. Now, let's begin. Wait, what? Oh, glasses. Okay, Iris Wilson is proud to present her Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Oh, wow, okay. Whoa, okay, I forgot about this. First of all, I knew already that you were a lawyer, Runo. After all, I met you yesterday at the Old Bailey in the defendant antechamber. Well, okay, fair. But you also said that we'd only just arrived in London. How did you know that? I observed a passport and a travel ticket protruding from your breast pocket. Oh, why do I have that there? Oh. So, I was reasonably confident that you must have only just arrived in the country. And on top of that... Oh, Jesus. You accepted a case against a particular prosecutor, telling me you are unaware of London's court affairs. Oh, hey, don't look at me with that. The Reaper of Bailey. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Then I noticed a red ink stamp on the back of Susie's hand. What the hell did she get that? You were given that when you visited a local prison to meet with a suspect, weren't you, earlier today? Oh, you got that? Okay. Ah. They use those stamps to keep a close eye on comings and goings, you see. I didn't realize. And a red stamp is only used for people visiting foreign inmates. So, that told me that even though you had only yesterday concluded the trial of Magnus McGilded, the two of you already had a cause to visit a foreign inmate at a local prison. However, neither of you was wearing a particularly sad expression on your face, so I concluded that the prisoner was unlikely to be a friend or a relative. That led me to believe that you must have accepted a new case. I see. But how could you have known that the trial is tomorrow? Oh god, Herlock. Well, having barely been home a few hours yesterday, Hurley solved yet another case, of course. It's obviously amused him. He told me that he'd caught a Japanese man who was bawling and trembling. A Japanese man? Well, clearly that must have been... Mr. Natsumi. Now, Bruno, that fancy Japanese sword. And I think your outfit is called a kimono, isn't it, Susie? Well, anyway, it was clear to me that you both came from Japan yourselves. So I put two and two together and decided you must be defending the Japanese man Hurley caught. And there was only one conclusion those facts could lead me to. Oh my gosh, hello. You both came here to ask Hurley about the case. You know what? You are actually more logical and more reasonable than your goddamn predecessor. There's a note on the mantelpiece that says the man's trial will be tomorrow. Hurley is always stabbing his notes with a knife, you know. He is silly. I mean, is that silly? I think he's a maniacal person at that point. Imagine stabbing something with a knife, like, just... And that's all there was to it, really. Thank you for listening. I'm Iris Wilson, and that was one of my great deductions. You know what? I'll give you an applaud for that. Hang on, let me just... You hear that? That's me applauding, because that's actually a very good deduction. Dude, we're all shocked that a 10-year-old could deduce all that. Susato is even too, like, what's going on? Well, was it a winner? Were my deductions correct? Pretty spot on, to be exact. They were spot on. That was amazing, Iris. Truly a great deduction. You even managed a certain something of Mr. Sholmes' delivery. Oh well, I was just copying Hurley's style for that. Bum 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 bum. Goddamn, sorry for the noise. This is really very good news. You can tell us all about the case involving the Japanese man. You will, won't you, Iris? Please. You know what? We're at 33 minutes. Next time on the Great Ace Attorney, we are going to ask her about the case of the Japanese man. Sorry, this was a little bit long, but we explored his house. We met his roommate. I'm gonna call them siblings for now. They're related, which is not by blood. Never mind. But yeah, we met Herlock's roommate. We met Iris. We did a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm getting real tired. I don't know what to say. That whole thing kind of threw me off. Next time, we'll talk to her again and probably get to court. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have been great. And take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. You know what? I'm gonna back up right now, and we'll do that next time. See you guys next time, and bye-bye.